This video is brought to you by Loot Crate. Head today to lootcrate.com/reviewtechusa and enter the code RTU to save 10% on any subscription plan. Skip it up and that up. So not all of the good news is just coming out of Microsoft's camp today. During Sony's Gamescom briefing, the company announced that the PlayStation 4 has now sold 10 million units. That's 10 million consoles sold to consumers, like they brought them home, not shipped. Sony's Jim Ryan pointed out this is up from the 7 million units sold as of April 6th. Both the PS4 and Xbox One went on sale November 2013. The Xbox One sold 3 million units by the end of the year, but Microsoft has not announced a new sales update since, though the company has revealed the console has shipped over 5 million units. Not sold, shipped. Keep that in mind. Look, the bottom line is, and I've talked about this before, Sony learned from their mistakes with the PlayStation 3. They launched the PS3 at an astronomically high price of $600, or $500 if you got the one with the smaller hard drive, and it didn't have Wi-Fi. If you remember, I didn't realize that. The original entry-level PlayStation 3 for $500 only had Ethernet. It didn't have Wi-Fi. That's some crazy shit. But the price was sky high. This time with the PlayStation 4, they hit that sweet spot with that $399 price point. The PlayStation 3 had the crappy cell architecture. I can't say crappy. It was very advanced, and they had high hopes for the cell processor, but developers couldn't stand it. This time around, Mark Cerny went to different developers and said, hey, we're going to do it right this time. We're going to give you that 8-core x86 64-bit processor. You know how to program for it. Now it's easy to make games for the PS4. PlayStation 3, it was a nightmare to make games for. So the bottom line is that Sony learned from their mistakes with the PlayStation 3. I mean, hell, they had to, okay? They had no choice. Sony is not in the financial position they could have screwed up the launch of the PlayStation 4. They needed this astronomically good launch with the PS4 because, honestly, if the PlayStation 4 came out of the gate and flopped, I think Sony would have been done. You know, Sony as a whole, as a conglomerate, is in financial dire straits. So if the PS4 had an anemic launch, Sony would have been in some deep shit. If the PS4 came out of the gate and flopped, Sony would have been done for, or close to done for, because Sony as a company right now, like I just said, is not doing well. PlayStation is like the only bright spot in the very dark universe of Sony right now. So, hey, they had to do it. They had to make the PS4 work, or else they would have been doomed. Period. All right, folks, this is Rich of Review Tech USA. Make sure to rate, comment, favorite, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for supporting my channel. Have a good one. The preceding video was brought to you by Big Cheese's YouTube channel. For gameplay reviews, gaming music, and vlogs, subscribe to Big Cheese VG. Link below in the description.